You've been tricked, not by a thief in the dark, but by the system, by comfort, by the illusion that cheering louder makes you win the game. But what if I told you, while you're celebrating goals in the stadium of life, your finances are sitting on the bench, unnoticed, unpaid, uncoached? Welcome to the only game that never pauses. I'm MR.R. You know football. You know the tension of a missed penalty, the joy of a last-minute goal. But here's the truth. Your money plays by the same rules. There's a field, there are players, there's time on the clock. And if you don't have a strategy, you lose. Let me ask you something. Would you watch a match where your team has no goalkeeper, no formation, no plan? Then why do you treat your income like a chaotic kickabout in the backyard? Most people spend 40 years working and retire broke. In Brazil, over 70% of families end the month in debt, not because they're lazy, because they were never taught how to play the financial game. They were told to work, consume, and enjoy the match. But investment, that's coaching. That's putting your money where it grows, where it learns to score even while you sleep. Imagine this. Your salary is your striker. Fast, emotional, reactive. But your investments, they're your defenders. They hold the line when markets fall. They keep you in the game. Now, how do you invest if you don't know where to begin? Start with this mindset. Every cent you spend is a pass. Are you passing forward toward wealth or back toward regret? Look at football clubs. Do they throw their money on random players? No. They analyze, scout, bet on long-term talent. That's how you must invest, with vision. Start small, but think like a manager. Open a brokerage account. Understand compounding. If you invest $100 a month at 10% per year, in 20 years, you'll have over $60,000. Not because of magic, because you played the long game. So now I ask you, who's coaching your money? Who's setting your strategy? Don't skip this video, not because I said something cool, but because maybe for once, someone's showing you that the crowd noise isn't money. Silence is. Planning is. Here's the truth no one tells you. You're not just a fan in this stadium. You're the owner of the team. And every paycheck you earn, that's your transfer budget. But what are most people doing with it? Blowing millions on players who never show up, buying liabilities disguised as lifestyle, financing cars they can't afford, phones they don't need, just to keep up with a scoreboard no one actually cares about. Let's break it down. A football team has attack, your active income; midfield, your budgeting and decisions; defense, your savings; goalkeeper, your emergency fund. No goalkeeper, one mistake, game over. No defense, one economic crisis, and you're wide open. You need structure, formation, and most importantly, you need discipline. Discipline is waking up and saying, I won't buy that jersey today. I'll invest that $50 instead. Because one day, that $50 will be $500, and that $500 will be $5,000. Not by luck, by decision. Why are you always playing short-term football in a long-term game? The richest people you admire, they don't just earn, they invest. They turn their salaries into assets. They let money play for them. And if you're wondering, but MR.R, isn't investing risky? I ask you, is it riskier than doing nothing for 40 years and hoping for a miracle? Football teaches us patience. You don't score in the first minute. You build up, read the field, and wait for the right moment. That's investing. You're not too late. You're not too broke. You're not too educated. You just need to stop watching the game and start managing the team. Let this be your wake-up call. You can cheer for millionaires on the field or become one off the field, but not both. Because while you scream goal,
Someone else is silently buying real estate, stocks, assets. They're not louder than you. They're just focused. So tell me, are you a fan of success or a player in it? Wake up to life, because the truth is, the system wants you in the stands. It's safer that way.